Back, lottery fans. Today I'm going to show you a pick 4 lottery rundown that I've been starting to use for the month of July. I'm going to show you a couple of different states that I've been using it in, and then of course you can go ahead and try it in your states. And as always, leave me a comment below in the comment section if this rundown starts working for you. So we're going to be using the pick 4 pyramid worksheet. For you, those of you that don't have the pyramid worksheet just yet, you can go ahead and download it for free from lotterypredictor.com. It's in the resources section. As always, there's a link down below in the description. But this rundown is actually called the reverse pyramid, and you'll see why as I run through the rundown. So I'm going to step through in 2 different states, giving you the examples of how to do the rundown, how to pick the numbers out of the rundown. We'll fill in the base grid and the translated grid, then we'll come out with our suggested numbers, and we can start playing in these 2 states. And as I said, go ahead and try it in your state, and as always, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment below on the feedback on this. So to start off with our first state, and the first state I'm going to be showing you is New York, and specifically the New York Evening Lottery. As I said, this is the pick 4, or the win 4 as they call it in New York. And for the base state, we're going to go ahead and use last night's evening pick 4, so the 12th of July. Now for our grid numbers, the numbers we're going to use to fill out our grid, we actually only need the one result. So we don't need all 10, we only need 4 of them, because we're actually going to go ahead and pick that from the result that came out on 7/12. And then we'll do some calculations to fill out the base grid and use our mirror numbers to fill out the translated grid. So we're going to take that first result, which was last night in the New York win 4, was a 4, 3, 4, 5. Now it's called a reverse pyramid because normally when we do these pyramid rundowns, we start from the top and go top down with our numbers. This time we're actually just going to fill out on the bottom line, and then we'll work upwards to fill in the rest of the base grid here. So we'll put 4, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom line there. Now the way in which we're going to get the rest of these numbers here, we'll take each of these two of these boxes that are corresponding next to each other, add them together, and then that will fill in the blank spot. So to get this blank spot here, this box is touching the 4 and the 3. So we'll take 4 and 3, we'll add those 2 together. That gives us a 7, so we'll put a 7 in there. For this blank box here, we've got a 3 and a 4, because the 3 and the 4s are touching together. So we'll go ahead and put a 7 in there. And then finally this one here, this blank box touches the 4 and the 5, and 4 plus 5 makes a 9, so we'll put a 9 in there. So now we've got this third row filled out, we can move up and do the next one. Same process again. We'll take the 2 boxes that are touching this blank box, so the 7 and the 7, and we'll add 7 and 7 together. That makes 14, but we only need the 1 digit in here, so we'll take the right handmost digit, so we'll take the 4 from that 14, put it in there. Then for this one, we'll take the 7 and the 9, which are touching the blank box. 7 plus 9 is 16, so we'll take the 6, the right handmost digit, put that in there. Now moving up to the last line, the top line here, we'll go ahead and we'll take the 2 boxes that are touching it, the 4 and 6, add 4 and 6 together, it gives 10, so we'll take the 0 from that 10. So there we go, there's our base grid there. Now to get our translated grid, all we're going to go ahead and do is we'll take each of these numbers and we'll fill in the mirror numbers here, and put them, look up the mirror numbers rather, and fill those in on the translated grid. So we'll take the 0, look up the mirror number for it, which is a 5, and we'll put a 5 in there. 4, the mirror number 4 is 9, we'll put a 9 there. 6, the mirror number 6 is 1, we'll put a 1 there. 7, mirror number 7 is 2, so we'll put 2 there. Next one is 7 also, so we'll put 2 there. Mirror number of 9 is 4, mirror number of 4 is 9. Mirror number 3 is 8, 4 is 9, and mirror number 5 is 0. There we go. Now for our patterns that we're going to use, we're going to go ahead and use the standard patterns that we use for our pick 4 pyramids, and that's the diamond shapes that we see within the pyramid itself. So I'll highlight them and I'll write the numbers down so you see what I'm talking about. So start with the base grid, and the first diamond pattern we see is this one right here. And we're going to go clockwise with that number, so we'll go 0, 6, 7, 4, but I do recommend playing all these numbers as box. I have seen a little bit more success. It's up to you. If you like the higher payouts, definitely go ahead and play them straight. I personally play them box because I like to win more frequently, and you definitely win more frequently by playing box numbers. So 0, 6, 7, 4 is our first one. The next pyramid is on the left hand side, or the next diamond rather, is left hand side here, which is this one here. So it's a 4737. And then finally on the right hand side we've got a diamond pattern here as well, 6947. Now we're going to go, so that's our 3 numbers from the base grid. We're going to go ahead and play the same patterns in our translated grid and get those numbers out of our translated grid. So that top diamond pattern there, that gives us a 5129. And then the one on the right, this one here, 9282. And then finally the diamond pattern on the right here, 1492. There we go. So that is the New York Evening Lottery. Go ahead, if you're in New York, give this a try in the evening pick 4. Let's go ahead and do another state example. So I'll walk you through just another example so you can see how it's done again. And for this state, we're going to go ahead and use Illinois. And it'll be the Illinois evening as well. Same date, 12th of July, which was last night. We only need the one result from the 12th of July, which last night was a 1168 in Illinois. So we'll do the same again. We'll fill out that 1168 on our baseline here, on our bottom line, because this is the reverse pyramid. So we're going from bottom to top in our calculations. Then we'll take each of the boxes that are touching this blank box. So this blank box on the left hand side is touching the 1 and the 1. So we'll add the 1 and the 1 together, which makes 2, and we'll put that 2 in there. Next one along, this blank box touches a 1 and a 6. 1 plus 6 is 7. Put a 7 there. Next up we've got this one, which touches the 6 and the 8. So 6 plus 8 is 14, but as always we only need one digit, so we'll put the 4 from 14. Up onto the next line, 2 plus 7 is 9, so put the 9 there. 7 plus 4 is 13, so we'll take the 3 from that. Sorry, 7 plus 4 is 11, so we'll take the 1 from that. And then finally on the top one here, 9 plus 1 is 10, so we'll just take the 0. Using the mirror numbers again, we'll go ahead and fill out our translated grid. Mirror number of 0 is 5. Mirror number of 9 is 4. Mirror number of 1 is 6. Mirror number of 2 is 7. Mirror number of 7 is 2. Mirror number of 4 is 9. Mirror number of 1 is 6, sorry. Mirror number of 6 is 1. And mirror number of 8 is 3. So there we go. Now we can go ahead and choose our patterns again, and we're going to use those diamond patterns. So our first diamond pattern we see on the base grid is in the top right here, these 4 numbers that you see right there. So our first number going clockwise, 0179. As I said, recommend playing these numbers as box numbers if you like to win more frequently. If you like to just have bigger payouts but win less frequently, go ahead and play these as straight numbers. Our next one is here on the left hand side, 9712. And then finally these ones on the right here, 1467. Like so. And then we get the next 3 numbers from our translated grid, playing those same patterns again on the translated grid. So we've got a 5624. And then a 4267. Couldn't say that one. 4267. And finally our last pyramid on the right, 6912. Like so. 6912. And there you have it. Those are the 6 pick 4 numbers that we can start playing in the Illinois Evening Lottery, taken from our reverse pyramid workout. As I said, go ahead and give this a try in your state. Certainly start tracking it. Maybe do some backtracking. Let me know if it's worked on the backtracking. I'll be interested to hear in the comments below. But as I say, I'm going to keep using this in July, keep tracking it, see how well it performs. And if you like these videos, please definitely give me a thumbs up. Share with other people that you know love the lottery. I always like to have new subscribers, so subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And I'll catch you on the next one. Good luck. Bye.